Good morning, sports fans. Saturday morning. It's just started getting heavy with the rain. We thought we'd dodged it today, but the weather forecast was right for once. It is soaking wet. I'm out with electric Jake. He's got all the gear. I've got no idea. And we're going to do a bit of tour of Peterborough. Some roads that you probably haven't seen before. Off-road, I should say. We'll just cut through some of the Ortons, through the business park, and then we'll work our way out, probably up to somewhere called Millennium Bridge, which is out sort of towards the other side of Peterborough, towards Whittlesea. But yeah, welcome. And at least it's daylight and you can see a bit more compared to my last video. But yeah, let's get some miles in, probably about 20 miles today, and see how wet we can get. Let's squeeze through this gate. Can we get through? Yeah, you done it. You're through. One through, two through. Here we go. Perfect. Let's cut through the lakes at Hampton. This is a path you've seen many times before, but it just seems to be the gateway to wherever we want to go. Another gate to get through here. This one you kind of have to come off the handlebars because it's one of those ones to stop motorbikes getting into play. We can squeeze through. There we go, we're through. And we're out the other side, near Hampton Gardens, Hampton Water, one of them. We'll head round the lake here probably and change of plan. We're going straight across and cutting through the woods here along the side of Hampton, which will take us out over the railway crossing out to Crown Lakes Facet. Colours are changing on the leaves, aren't they?
Yeah.
I suppose it is November.
I know.
It's late though, it should have happened earlier.
Yes. It's almost like instantly.
Yeah, it's like overnight, yeah. This takes us between a couple of the Hampton estates out towards Facet, I think. Definitely, yeah, Facet, definitely. And we'll cut through Crown Lakes in a second, but we cycled back here last winter sometime, and all these houses up here that are on the right hand side weren't even there. Morning. Weren't even there. Just goes to show how quickly houses are being put up. They look good though. Up to the railway bridge and we'll have a look across the Hamptons. And not the cool Hamptons like in America. The Peterborough Hamptons. Definitely not as prestigious. Cycling across the railway bridge now, the Hamptons in the background. And then we've got Crown Lakes in front of us. There is a drop that Jake's just gone down in front of me, but holding the camera and riding one-handed, I'm not taking it. I'll go around the sensible way. And we're down into Crown Lakes. There he is, he's waiting for us. Oh, look at this big puddle. Mud!
All mud.
I'm not surprised, we have had a lot of rain. And now we're in Facet. We've come through Crown Lakes, into Facet, and this signpost there that says Ramsey Right is where we're going, which should take us out onto a path that cuts around the outskirts of Cardia. There we go. All the cars are passed and we can turn. I don't know how much spray is coming up on the lens, but I'll try and keep it clean when I remember to. And we can cut down across here along what they call the Green Wheel. And for those that don't know, the Green Wheel is a route around Peterborough, around the outskirts of Peterborough, just for cycling and walking on. but this is a back path that goes around the between, and horses by the looks of it. Judging the amount of crap on the path there. It's a path that goes between Facet and sort of Cardia stand ground. So we'll head around the back of here and then we'll work our way along the, I think they call it the North Bank, up to the Millennium Bridge near Whittlesea. We were just saying, last time we cycled this path, it was narrow, mucky. They've redone it, they've made it wide and they've put down a quite decent gravel to ride on, which is good. Makes it a little easier as well. Locals might recognise this bit. It's a junction where you can go back into Peterborough, right to Whittlesea, or back behind us to Ponders Bridge. So the only route out of Peterborough this way, pretty much. Into this cool little tunnel. Woo woo! And now we're into the outskirts of a housing estate called Park Farm. We'll head round the back of here, up to the stand ground lock, and then work our way along the riverbank out to Millennium Bridge and up and over that. Straight boring paths, but somewhere we haven't been for a while. We're on the outskirts of Park Farm estate now. We're going to go up and over the lock just in front here, you'll see in a second, along the side of the river all the way up to Whittlesea, but it's quite pretty walking along here, riding along here. Well, I'm walking as well if you want to walk along here, but got the lock gates and the river up in front where we're heading up and over. It's nice. Although it's wet and a bit cold, it's a nice morning to be out cycling. Oh, there we go. The water's high down there, look at that. We might find up here that we have a few bits that are slightly overflowing. I hadn't thought about that.
No, I hadn't either. Good. Oh, well.
I'm sure we'll be alright. After you.
You can swim, can't you?
I can swim, just, yeah. This is a lonely old path. Just dead straight out into Fenland.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my idea of dog walk.
There's not much to it, is there? But
No.
it's the only way out here.
Morning.
Morning. Oh, along that path there, all the way up there is Whittlesea. We're turning now to head across. Yeah, I've seen it. Head across towards Millennium Bridge. So that defender. The farmer's out. I wonder how wet this path will be. Oh, maybe all right. We'll see. What have we done so far? 12.1. There's the Millennium Bridge in front into this path. We'll stop on top and have a look over the edges. Here, we've done 12.1. It's 10 o'clock, so we've done 12 miles in about the hour. It's not bad going, is it, really? We're not exactly flying along, but we're not dilly-dallying. Let's have a look when we get up here. We're on top of the Millennium Bridge now. Millennium, I said, not Millennium. And cross down that way is back towards Park Farm, stand ground, Peterborough town. And then the other side of the water here would head out into the fens of Whittlesea. Nothing too exciting that way, if I'm honest. But that's a local joke, that is. But we'll crack on. We're going to head down the side of the path here, down this path here, all the way alongside the embankment, all the way back into Peterborough town. No, you've timed it right. We've got the side tailwind. We're cruising along at nearly 17 miles an hour. And it's quite pleasant. And that'll only make sense to us weirdos that ride bikes in cold weather and rain. Those that are tucked up on the sofa now having their breakfast, watching, I don't know, Saturday morning telly, won't understand it, but there's something nice about getting out in the cold, wet weather and getting it done on a Saturday morning and earning that weekend, earning that takeaway, earning those beers. As you can see, that was a long, straight, boring path, but it's the only way to go to get back where we want to go along the embankment, and hopefully we can cut through here. Hopefully it's not flooded. Oh no, the water's high, very high. This is Peterborough embankment, and along here sometimes you get the old Rosie and Jim boats parked, some looking like they're in use, some looking abandoned, but this is the path that takes us back into Peterborough. Here we go, there's a few of the boats you might be able to see through the trees here. Oh, for those that choose to live out here on boats, but you can see how far away they are from the embankment edge. It gives you an idea of how high the water's got with all the rain we've had. What are we on now? 14.5 miles. And the nice bit about this way in is we've got a side tailwind, which makes it a bit easier. Under the parkway, back into Peterborough town, which has got a big development this side of the river. Offices, flats, houses, up and coming. I think there's a Hilton hotel on there somewhere with a rooftop bar, which will be interesting to see whenever it's done. Maybe it is finished, I've just not been. Maybe I'm not cool enough anymore.
It's not open yet.
Not open yet, okay, fair enough. It's a cool bit of artwork. It's like being back in Iceland with all the wall art on the walls there. Woo-hoo! Nah, that's not really an underpass, is it, that one? No, it's the same effect. These guys haven't even seen us. They don't care, they've not even seen us. Back down to the side of the river, next to Peterborough Rowing Club, a bit further up. We're good. It is high, really high. Looks like somebody's been a bit happy with the chainsaw.
Oh yeah, that's beavers.
Oh, beavers, yeah. Did we get beavers here?
Beavers.
Did we get beavers here? And we're at the top of the rowing lake, outside the Boathouse pub, which is currently closed for renovations. And new outside garden areas by the looks of it, which looks very smart. One of the pubs that's busy in the summertime for everybody in Peterborough. But yeah, we're outside the rowing lake now. And in the last video at night time, Thursday night, we went along the side of here, behind the rowing lake and down the side of the woods. So I think today we'll probably stay outside, going straight on here. Yeah? Yeah? Right in the geese, yep. That's it, guys, I'm coming through. Don't attack me. There we go, Jake, we've got a wet bit here. That's all right, this is pavement, so we should be okay. Mind the Corona bottles. Yeah. This is testing out the new waterproof socks. And we'll go down the side of the rowing lake here, off-road, in all the water. Oh, okay. We're getting wet along this bit here. Never mind, Jake, we're on the way home.
You did well, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's make a good thumbnail through here.
Are you recording it?
I'm recording this, but my feet are underwater. Whose idea was this? Well, my shoes are soaking wet and my feet are dry. I've got some new sealskin socks on and they are keeping things very dry. My shoes feel soaking wet,
Yeah.
but my feet feel dry. This looks quite high.
Yeah.
can see, but things are very wet. That must have come up to the bottom of the fork on the bike there.
Yeah.
Must have done. And we're now back up at the lock gates at Orton Staunch, where we filmed the other night in the dark, but can actually see a bit more today in daylight. And again, nobody's canoeing or kayaking or whatever it is underneath through the gates, but I can twist and show you what I mean from other videos. But yeah, back into the Ortons, and I think we're soon gonna go and get a coffee. I don't know about you, I want a coffee. Perfect, yeah. Is it coffee time, Jake?
Coffee time, without a doubt.
Yeah, cool, thank you. And we've come up the village, but as the bikes are quite clean from all the water, we'll stick to the side of the woods on this path rather than going through the woods today. This takes us back up, well, we're in the Ortons now, but takes us alongside Orton Gold Day, back to the Orton Centre. It is 10:30, we've done 19 miles, kind of off-road. It's wet, you can see the coat is soaked, but I'm dry. Waterproofness is working. We're going to cycle up around the side of the Orton Centre here, over to Starbucks and grab that coffee, because it's a well-earned coffee. But yeah, most people won't understand coming out in weather like this, but it's so good for your mind. It's so good just to get out, get it done, earn that weekend, earn those snacks, earn those takeaways, earn those beers, and get set up for the rest of the weekend. I've got an afternoon climbing around on a loft, boarding the loft out, so I will have an hour or so break and I'll get to work. And then at 5:30 we've got Arsenal on the telly, watching Arsenal play Newcastle away. So tough game for us today, but come on the Gunners, we've got it. We've got it. And we've made it to Starbucks. Cheers, Jake.
Cheers.
There we go. Caramel, flat white, caramel with caramel. Yeah. Lovely. I'm not even taking my hat off, because if I try and put it back on afterwards it'll be wet and cold. But yeah, we'll have this coffee. We've done about 19 miles. By the time we get home it'll be sort of just over 20, and then we'll crack on with the day, I think. Oh, right then, sports fans, we're on the bus lane on our way home. It is 10:52 in the morning, and we've done 19.5 miles. We'll hit the 20 mark hopefully by getting home, but now we've stopped. I'm cold, wet, and slightly miserable. So we're getting home, we're getting showered, and we're getting on with the day. Chest mount seems to be working quite well, and taking it on and off to talk to the camera like this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It seems to be working, so hopefully you're enjoying them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys again soon. Cheers.